Dear upcoming senior IIT students, welcome to Senior Inter. Today, on the auspicious occasion of today, I want to discuss second year chapter to you. From today onwards, you are belong to second year JEE students in this Educare IIT Academy. Let us start IPE along with objective level 1 from today onwards. Let us discuss an easy chapter in 2A topic, in mathematics 2A topic, that is partial fractions. Partial fractions. Partial fractions. This is the basic chapter which is used in integration, definite integration, differential equations also in 2B. This is 2A topic. This is the essential required basic topic in IPE. In MSET you will be getting only one bit in this chapter. In JEE you will not get any bit. There is no syllabus in JEE exam. For IPE 4 marks question you will be getting. IPE I am writing. For IPE, 1 4-mark question in mathematics 2A. This is maths 2A. In maths 2A, the topic partial fractions is 4 marks in IPE, and in MSET exam in our state, Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, MSET exam, only 1 bit. 1 bit means only 1 mark. There is no question in JEE mains or JEE advanced. But depends upon partial fractions, so many topics are there. So many topics are depends upon this partial fraction chapter. Let us discuss about the definition of a polynomial. Before discussing about the topic partial fraction and the definition of partial fraction, uses of partial fractions, first of all, we should go to discuss about the definition polynomial. I think you know that already have learnt in 8th, 9th, 10th class also. Let us make you to remembering this thing, polynomial definition, an equation f of x is equal to a naught x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2 plus so on an is equal to 0 is called as polynomial. If it is not equation, we can say that it is an expression. An expression. An expression. An expression which is in the form of an expression which is in the form of f of x is equal to a naught x power n, a naught x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2 plus so on like this, plus so on an minus 1 x plus an. If you put is equal to 0 here, it is said to be polynomial equation, and if you put simply f of x is equal to, if you did not put here is equal to 0, it is called as expression. The expression which is in the form of this one is called as a polynomial. F of x will be a naught x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2 plus so on an minus 1 x plus an. Try to understand that here x power is reducing and the constant coefficient is increasing. A naught x power n, here a1 x power n minus 1 like that, it is reducing, and the numbers not 1, 2, 3 like that, so on until an I have written here. Is an expression which is in the form of this one is called as a polynomial of degree n. A polynomial of degree n. Depends upon the polynomial, we can discuss about the fractions, later partial fractions like that. This is the polynomial definition. Regarding this polynomial, two types of polynomials are there. First one, reduced polynomial, and second one, irreduced polynomial. Let us discuss about the definitions of reduced and irreduced polynomial. Let us discuss here reduced polynomial. Reduced polynomial. If we write here an example, if here I am writing about a polynomial, so many polynomials we can write example taking any degree. Example I am writing here x square minus 1 x cube plus 1, like this, x square plus x plus 1. These are the polynomials. This is the polynomial of 2 degree, this is the polynomial of 3 degree, and this is the polynomial of 2 degree. Regarding this polynomials, we shall discuss here reduced polynomial. This is here reduced polynomials means I am writing here a polynomial which can be written or splitted as, which can be written or splitted. A polynomial which can be written or splitted. Written as or splitted as. Two or more polynomials. Two or more polynomials. A polynomial which can be reduced or splitted as two or more polynomials. Such polynomial is called as a reduced polynomial. Reduced polynomial. Here, note I am writing. You should observe that the subpolynomials. What are the subpolynomials here? Whatever the reduced parts are there, the parts are called subpolynomials. The subpolynomials degree should be less than the original polynomial. The subpolynomial degree or degree of subpolynomial degree should be less than, the subpolynomial degree should be less than degree of original polynomial. Degree of original polynomial. Here I will give an example to you. Let us discuss about the example. Let us write here x square minus 1 is equal to f of x. F of x is equal to x square minus 1 is a polynomial. Let us discuss the x square minus 1 as g of x is equal to x plus 1 and h of x is equal to x minus 1. So what did you observe? X square minus 1 can be written as the product of the two polynomials which can say as monomial. Monomial means having degree 1. Here this is quadratic polynomial having degree 2. If the polynomial having degree 3, it is called as cubic polynomial, and if the polynomial having degree 4, it is called as biquadratic polynomial. So here I am trying to say with you x square minus 1 can be splitted as x plus 1 into x minus 1. So you can understand that the x square minus 1 can reduced into two factors, x plus 1 and x minus 1. So it is the reduced polynomial here, x plus 1. Here degree of x plus 1 is 1 and degree of x minus 1 is 1. This is x square minus 1. Here degree of this one subpolynomial and subpolynomial less than here main polynomial or original polynomial. Whatever the polynomial can be split into two or more, such polynomial can say that reduced polynomial. Otherwise, it is said to be irreduced polynomial. What is otherwise? The same definition, a polynomial which cannot be splitted or which cannot written in the form of two or more subpolynomials, such a polynomial is called as irreduced polynomial. So you can write here, otherwise simply I am writing the definition. Otherwise, what is otherwise means whatever I said the word now. Otherwise means if the polynomial cannot reduced or cannot split in two or more polynomials, it is called as irreducible polynomial. Otherwise simply write. Otherwise it is said to be an irreduced polynomial. Otherwise it is said to be an irreducible polynomial. Irreducible. Generally, you can understand that irreducible polynomial has no factors. Irreducible polynomial has no factors. Example, reducible polynomial has factors. Let us try to understand regarding factors. X square minus 1 can be written as x plus 1 into x minus 1, and x cube minus 1 can be written as x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1 like that. If the quadratic or biquadratic or cubic polynomial, any one, if it has no factors, you can say directly it is an irreducible polynomial. Example I am writing, irreducible polynomial example, x square plus x plus 1. There is no factors. X square plus x plus 1. X square minus x plus 1. There is no factors. Sir, how will you say, how will you confirm that there is no factors? Simply, I am giving a shortcut to you that try to understand that find the delta here. Find the delta. Delta means for the quadratic equation b square minus 4ac, you know, I think you have learnt in 10th class itself. B square minus 4ac, try to understand here. If you get the value discriminant b square minus 4ac as a negative, it has no real roots. So it has imaginary roots. So you can try to understand that whenever the quadratic polynomial has negative roots, it cannot be split in two or more factors. What is the value of discriminant here? 1 minus 4. This is equal to less than 0 minus 3. Here also 1 minus 4. This is less than 0. Whenever for quadratic equation less than 0, delta less than 0, then it is irreducible polynomial. These are the irreducible polynomial. Irreducible polynomial. Let us try to understand here another example. I am saying x cube minus 1. Using the formula a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So x cube minus 1 you can write as x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1. Here x cube minus 1 having degree 3, x this is monomial and this is a quadratic polynomial. X square plus x plus 1, this is an irreducible. So you can try to understand that one polynomial can be written in the product of irreducible and irreducible. Two polynomials, this is irreducible, of course this is also irreducible because this we cannot write in the factors of two or more factors. We cannot write in the form of two or more factors because it is monomial. A monomial never can be splitted. A binomial quadratic polynomial can be, maybe or may not be. In the similar way, a cubic equation also you can maybe or may not be splitted or cannot splitted, depends upon the characteristic of the cubic polynomial and characteristic of the biquadratic polynomial. What are the characteristics? Depends upon discriminant. Discriminant for cubic equation is also there, but in next class you will be learning. I think x cube minus 1 discriminant of x cubic equation is not in our syllabus. Only discriminant of x quadratic only we are having. Depends upon that one. Already I said this one. This is irreducible. This is also irreducible. So now we got definition of irreducible polynomial. Depends upon polynomial. I said reducible and irreducible polynomials. Now we want to go to discuss with you about a fraction. Depends upon the definition of a fraction, proper fraction, improper fraction, then you will be getting the definition of partial fraction. Fraction I am writing. Somebody used to say this one as rational fraction. Simple fraction or rational fraction. What is the rational function? Depends upon that one. We can get the idea about the definition of fraction or rational fraction. If f of x and g of x are two polynomials, the function which is in the form of f of x by g of x, it may be indicated with h of x. Where g of x not equal to 0, it is called as rational function. We have learnt in first inter. Now, like the same way I am going to discuss with you, if f of x comma g of x, if f of x comma g of x are two functions, f of x comma g of x are two functions, then h of x, if we define, I am writing, if we define here functions are polynomials, right? Because we are discussing about fraction depends upon polynomials. Rational fraction, of course it is nothing but rational function. F of x and g of x are two functions, are polynomials I am writing. If we define h of x is equal to, if we define h of x is equal to f of x by g of x, f of x by g of x, where g of x not equal to 0, that means g of x is a non-zero polynomial. In the first inter, we have learnt that g of x is a non-zero function. Their definition here non-zero polynomial, but definition is same. Then h of x is called as, if we define h of x is equal to f of x by g of x, where g of x not equal to 0. Of course f of x may be 0. There is no problem. If g of x is equal to, f of x is equal to 0, you can say that 0 into x plus 1, like 0 into x plus 0, and 0 into x square plus 0 into x plus 0, like that. It is called as quadratic identity, like the biquadratic identity, cubic identity, like that you can say. So where g of x not equal to 0, here I am discussing with you that therefore, or then I am writing, then g of x is called h of x. Then h of x is called as, h of x is called as a rational function. Rational function. H of x is called as rational fraction. Here you don't write as function because you are discussing about fractions. Rational fraction, rational function also okay, but you write the definition here as fraction, rational fraction. Among this, depends upon rational fraction concept. Now we are going to discuss about partial fractions. Now I am writing the definition, partial fraction. Partial fraction. If a rational fraction, that means simple. Rational fraction. Among these two types are there, proper and improper. So first of all, let us discuss about proper and improper. Later we can discuss about partial fraction. proper fraction and improper fraction. Let us discuss about proper and improper fraction. Proper comma improper fraction. Students, this topic of fractions, every student is learning from third class itself. What is meant by fraction? It is a part. Part is a fraction. Example, this is a circle. Among this circle, if the circle cut into two parts, here we can say that this is one part and this is one part. Total two parts. This is indicated as 1 by 2, this is indicated as 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means this is a total two part, this is the first part and this is another part. 1 by 2, this is first part. This is 1 by 2. Half. Like that. If the circle dividing into 4 parts, this is 1 by 4 like that. This is 1 by 4, this is 1 by 4, this is 1 by 4. This part is called as a fraction, nothing but fraction. So what is the part? Denominator should be greater than numerator. So value of denominator should be greater than numerator. That is called as original fraction. Sir, what is the value 4 by 3? It is not original fraction. What is original? What is duplicate? This is duplicate, this is original. So duplicate means here your denominator is lesser than numerator. So 4 greater than 3 here. It is not at all fraction or not at all part. So what is the value? It is called as a fraction. Fraction means it is a rational number. What is rational number? P by Q. The number which is in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0, is called as rational number, like that already definition we have discussed. Depends upon the rational number, depends upon the rational fraction. Now we are going to discuss about proper and improper fraction. So whatever the value numerator less than denominator, it is called as proper fraction. Whatever the value numerator greater than denominator, it is called as improper fraction. So it is not proper, improper. Depends upon proper and improper fractions. We are having so many working rules regarding partial fractions. Now 1 by 4, already I think you understood 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 4, 3 by 4, 2 by 3, like that. They are original fractions. These are not original fractions. 4 by 3, 5 by 3, 5 by 2, like that. These are not original fractions. Whenever it is not original fraction, we can say that it is improper fraction. Now, depends upon the basic concept. We can write the definition as, depends upon the basic concept, we can write the definition as, if f of x comma g of x, I am writing here, f of x comma g of x are two non-zero polynomials. First of all, f of x comma g of x are two non-zero polynomials. Two non-zero polynomials. If degree of f of x, degree of f of x greater than, degree of first less than, you write, degree of f of x less than degree of g of x in h of x is equal to, that is rational fraction, h of x is equal to f of x by g of x. If a rational fraction defined like this, degree of f of x less than degree of g of x, in this concept, then h of x is called as, h of x is called as a proper fraction. H of x is called as a proper fraction. Next, if degree of f of x greater than degree of g of x, degree of f of x greater than degree of g of x in the same concept. h of x is equal to f of x by g of x. Then h of x is called as an improper fraction. An improper fraction. These are the definitions of proper and improper fractions. Example I am writing here, x minus 1 by x square plus 1. X plus 1 by x square plus 2x plus 5, like this. X square plus 2x plus 5. Here reverse it can take. X square minus 1 by x plus 1. X power 4 minus 1 by x cube minus 3x square plus 2. Simple example. Whenever degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, for calculating partial fractions, we should divide the denominator with numerator. So, numerator should be divided by the denominator. It is called as division formula or long division method, depends upon the division algorithm. In exercise C, we may discuss. Okay, let us discuss about later. Depends upon the improper fractions. Now, we are going to discuss about the definition of partial fractions. Depends upon proper or improper. Anyhow, no problem. There is no condition or there is no question that to define a partial fraction, it should be proper or it should be improper. There is no condition. Whether it is proper or improper, leave it, no problem. Partial fraction can be defined as the separate fractions of a given fraction. Let us write the definition. Now let us going to discuss about the definition of partial fraction. Partial fractions. A fraction, I am writing here. A fraction, there is no condition of proper or improper. A fraction can be written as sum of two or more. A fraction can be written as sum of two or more fractions. Sum of two or more fractions, where degree of denominator less than of degree of original fractions. Degree of original fraction. A fraction can be written as a sum of two or more fractions. Condition. Where degree of denominator less than of degree of original fractions. Then such subfractions, whatever we are writing the subfractions, such subfractions are called as partial fractions. Partial fractions of original fraction, here I am writing. Partial fractions. Partial fractions of original fraction. Partial fractions of original fraction. What is partial? The meaning of partial is half. Part, it is a part. Maybe first part, second part, third part, fourth part, 8 fractions are there, 4 fractions are there, 5 fractions are there. So many fractions, maybe chance is there. Let us discuss about example. It is a small example I am taking. 1 by x square minus 1. It can be written as, how many factors are there? How many factors are there for the function? It depends upon the degree of the polynomial. The polynomial depends upon the denominator only. We should discuss about the denominator degree only. So we can discuss, this is a. We don't know what is a by x minus 1 plus b by x plus 1. Simple example. What is x minus 1? What is x plus 1 is this. A fraction can be written as, this is the fraction, can be written as sum of, this is sum, 2 or more fractions, where degree of denominator, this is degree of denominator less, this should be less than, here degree is 2 and here degree is 1, here degree is 2 and here degree is 1, less than of degree of original fraction, this is original fraction degree, here it is 2, so it can be written as then such a subfraction, this is a subfraction and this is a subfraction. Subfractions are called as partial fractions of original fraction. This is original and this is separate fractions. If you calculate a and b, by calculating method you can calculate a and b values. Whenever you get the values of a and b, if you substitute the value a and b, after completion of getting value a and b, if you take LCM and taking into a simple fraction, you will be getting the same answer. So it is nothing but you can say the 1 by x square minus 1 splitted into 2 factors which are called as partial fractions. Next, let us discuss working rule method. 2 methods are there in exercise 7a and in level 1 concept also in objective. Let us going to discuss about first one. Working rule. Partial fractions type 1 I am taking. Partial fractions type 1. Partial fractions type 1. What is the type 1 here? If denominator contains non-repeated linear factors. Non-repeated linear factors. Example, linear means what I said, mono means x degree only 1. Whether it is x or y or anything, the variable degree 1. If denominator contains non-repeated linear factors. Working rule I am writing. Working rule. What is working rule here? If the denominator contains, example, denominator, the polynomial contains like this, non-repeated linear factors. F of x is equal to, like this you are writing, ax plus b, comma cx plus d, comma dx plus e, like this. This is x degree 1, this is constant, x degree 1, this is constant, x degree 1, this is constant, like that. Working rule. Example 1 by numerator f of x, anything you can write. F of x by, simple example I am writing here, ax plus b into like this, cx plus d into dx plus e, otherwise ex plus f, no problem. What is there? There is no rule that the letter should not use. Of course, I am writing like this, ax plus b into cx plus d into ex plus f, like this. it can be split as, this is a working rule, f of x here maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or anything, maybe variable or any function x square like this. Here degree 3, maybe here x power 2, otherwise x power 1 should be there, or otherwise x power 0 should be there. But 0, simple 0 should not write, because if you write here 0, there is no polynomial, there is no partial fraction. Polynomial simply, it is called a 0 polynomial. But there is no splitting of partial fractions. So simply f of x, leave it. Here you can write here capital E, a by ax plus b. Plus next letter b you take, b by cx plus d. Next letter c, like that. How many factors are there? 3 factors are there. Separate fractions. For separate fractions, for separate terms will be there. For separate fractions. So a by ax plus b, b by cx plus d, c by ax plus f, like that you can write here. This is the working rule of first partial fraction. Next, type 2 I am writing. Students, depends upon the two types, so type 1 and type 2. One exercise is there, exercise 7a, examples and exercise there in level 1 also, until from 1 to 10 sums are there. That is your work. In level 1, 1 to 10 you do, depends upon this one, and the exercise 7a and examples also you finish off. Just for model I will say an example and one sum also, which is important, which is necessary I will say, otherwise whatever the sum I did not say, I did not handle, that is, I am ordering you that you do the work, that's all. Type 2 I am saying, if denominator contains, if denominator contains repeated, now here non-repeated completed, repeated linear factors, that's all. That is, I am writing here, ax plus b whole power n. That's all. There is no cx plus d, there is no ex plus f, like there is no separations. Ax plus b whole power n means, example, x square, x separate and x square separate. Example, x cube, x a fraction, x square a fraction, x cube another fraction, like that. Example, x power 5 fractions will be there. A by x plus b by x square plus c by x cube plus d by x power 4 plus e by x power 5, like that. 5 fractions are there. So depends upon this working rule I am writing here. Working rule. I am writing this one as a denominator contains repeated linear factors, ax plus b. F of x by, we can write here f of x by ax plus b whole power n. You can write here a by ax plus b. A by ax plus b, like this, students. B by ax plus b whole square plus c by ax plus b whole cube, like that. Plus at last any letter. Otherwise you can put A, B, C, total we are having only 26 letters in the English alphabet. But n means you don't know the proper value. That is why I am writing here A1, A2. A1, A2, A3. A1, A2, A3, so on. Like this, right? A1 by ax plus b, A1 by ax plus b plus A2 by ax plus b whole square plus A3 by ax plus b whole cube plus so on, An by ax plus b whole power n. This is type 3, type 2. Type 3 is also there. What is the type 3? It is containing, denominator contains repeated, non-repeated. That one also is there. Depends upon these 3 types. Exercise 7a is there. So both we should use, repeated and non-repeated. Type 3. Denominator means if f of x by g of x is there, g of x contains, like that. Denominator contains repeated, non-repeated. Repeated, non-repeated factors are written. Linear factors. example I am writing. F of x by ax plus b whole square into simply cx plus d. How can we get some? A by ax plus b you write, plus b by ax plus b whole square. So two methods we should use. For first one repeated, and for second one simply non-repeated, leave it. Plus c by cx plus d you write. If here given as ex plus f, fourth fraction, you can write here d by ex plus f, like that. This is common. Denominator contains repeated and non-repeated also. Now we discussed about the definition of polynomial, proper improper fractions, and rational fraction, and partial fraction, and working rule also we discussed. Theory we completed, depends upon which is necessary for exercise 7a concept and level 1 to 10 concepts. Now let us discuss few sums. Based on academy textbook, I am going to discuss with you, depends upon the same concept whatever I discussed with you. Page 263, example 3. Example 3, page 263. And example 2, page 265. Example 2, page 265. This is academic textbook. First of all, we discuss about these two sums. Let us write from here onwards, from today onwards, every question will be given like this: resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. So, which is possible, which is not possible, we can discuss. Depends upon the condition. Resolve here 13x plus 43. 13x plus 43 by 2x square plus 17x plus 30. 13x plus 43 by 2x square plus 17x plus 30 into partial fractions. 2x square plus 17x plus 30 into partial fractions. For any question, to solve into separate partial fractions, we can try to understand that degree of numerator and degree of denominator, which is great. What is the relation between degree of numerator and degree of denominator? Degree of numerator is lesser than degree of denominator. So, this is simply proper fraction. So, there is no question of conditions. Let us write here 2x square plus 17x plus 30. 2x square plus 17x plus 30 can be splitted as, if factors are there, we can split this one. 2x square plus 17x plus 30 is there. So 2 30s are 60. Depends upon the value. Depends upon the value 2x square plus 17x plus 30. We should go for factors or split in the middle term. 2 30s are 60, depends upon 60. 2x square plus. So what is the value of factors we can verify once. Maybe 12 5s are 60. 12 into 5 60 and 12 plus 5 70, like that. Okay. 2x square plus, here you write 12x plus 5x plus 30. Take 2x common and here x plus 6 plus 5 taken common, here x plus 6. That is equal to 2x plus 5 is there into x plus 6. 2x plus 5 into x plus 6.
this one. This is first some students I am writing. Slowly I am saying. Try to understand and do the work. 13x plus 43. You write this like this. 13x plus 43 by 2x square plus 17x plus 30 is equal to. Here you can write this one as a by 2x plus 5. A by 2x plus 5 plus b by x plus 6, because the quadratic polynomial split as two monomials, a by 2x plus 5 plus b by 2x plus 5. Later you can try to understand that 13x plus 43 whole by, this one you can write like this, 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5 into x plus 6 is equal to, here a taken, by taking LCM you can write here a into x plus 6 plus b into 2x plus 5 plus b into 2x plus 5 whole by denominator you can write as LCM 2x plus 5 into x plus 6. Both sides denominator will be getting cancelled. While solving this one, while solving partial fractions a into x plus 6 plus b into 2x plus 5, wherever the value will be getting 0, it is nothing but 0th polynomial I am writing. Some staff used to say put and some staff used to say if. If or put, anything you put, you say wherever the function becomes 0 here, if a into x plus 6 is there. If we put x is equal to minus 6, it becomes 0. What is 0? The value coefficient a becomes 0. You will be getting b here. Later, if you put x is equal to minus 5 by 2, it is nothing but 0 polynomial. If you are having any doubt, simply try to understand that 2x plus 5 is equal to 0 and 2x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to minus 5 by 2. Like that. One time you put here x is equal to minus 6 and one time you put here x is equal to minus 5 by 2. Like that you should get an idea for every partial fraction solution. If I am writing here, if x is equal to minus 6, if you put minus 6, this will be getting 0 and this will be getting value. If you put x is equal to minus 5 by 2, this will be getting 0 and this will be getting value. X is equal to minus 6, you write here. 13 into minus 6 minus 78. So minus 78 plus 43. So 78, 43, that is 25, 35. 78, this is minus 78 plus 43 minus 35 is equal to, this is 0 and b into, you write minus 2 into minus 6. So minus 12 plus 5, it is minus 7, right here minus 7b. So you can write here b is equal to 5, you get. B value we got. Now in next step you can write here, if x is equal to minus 2 by 5. If x is equal to minus 2 by 5, substitute here. So 13 into minus 2 by 5 like this. 13 into minus 2 by 5, 13 into 2s are minus 26, plus 5, 43s are how much? Sorry, minus 5 by 2 students. This is minus 5 by 2, not minus 2 by 5. X is equal to minus 5 by 2. Whenever x is equal to minus 5 by 2, this is minus 65 plus 2 into 43, 86. This is 86, 86 minus 65, 86 minus 65, maybe 19, 86 minus 65, 21, 86 minus 65, it is 21. So 21 by 2, 43 is a 13, okay, 21 by 2 is equal to, here it is minus 5 by 2. So 6 to the 12, 12 minus 5, 7, 7 by 2, a 2 get cancelled, a is equal to 3. So put here 1. From 1 I am writing. So by calculating these values we got a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 5. From 1, resolving into partial fractions we are doing. This is given. We solved separately a by b by like this. 3 by, you can write here, 3 by 2x plus 5 plus b. What is the value of b here? Plus 5. 5 by x plus 6. These are the partial fraction of given polynomial. Next, let us discuss about next question. This one, example 2, page 265 I am writing. Example 2, page 265.
let us discuss about repeated and non-repeated model. Example 2, page 265. This one completed. Page 265. Example 2. Resolve x square plus 3x plus 15. Students, this is x square plus 13x plus 15. X square plus 13x plus 15 whole by 2x plus 3 into x plus 3 whole square into partial fractions into PFs. PFs means partial fractions. Try to understand that the working rule previously I said that x square plus 13x plus 15 whole by 2x plus 3 into here x plus 3 whole square. You can write this one as, first of all, try to understand the degree of denominator is 3 and degree of numerator is 2. It is proper fraction. So you can write here a by 2x plus 3 plus b by, whenever repeated factors are there, you can write here separate like this, b by x plus 3 plus c by x plus 3 whole square. This is whole square. Depends upon these fractions. X square plus 13x plus 15 whole by, you can write here 2x plus 3 into x plus 3 whole square. Taking LCM, students, here you can try to understand that factors, denominator full you write depends upon the factors. X plus 3 whole square is there. Here a into 2x plus 3 will not get here. A into x plus 3 whole square you can write plus b into, here you can try to understand this, b into 2x plus 3 into this is x plus 3 plus c into x 2x, because try to understand x plus 3 whole square will be dividing into x plus 3 times and 2x plus 3 is there. Here x plus 3 whole square total is there and here you should write 2x plus 3. C into 2x plus 3. Denominator will be getting cancelled. You can say here, you can write x square plus 13x plus 15 is equal to a into, no need to write, directly you can write here the value you can substitute. Value I am substituting by 0th polynomial. If I am writing here x is equal to minus 3, students, x is equal to minus 3, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, this is value you will be getting. X is equal to minus 3, here 9 minus 39 plus 15, 9 15 24, 24 minus 39 becomes minus 15, this is minus 15 here, 2 into minus 3, minus 6 plus 3, this is minus 3 is equal to minus 3c, therefore c is equal to 5. Next, x is equal to minus 3 completed, next I am writing here depends upon 0th polynomial, x is equal to minus 3 by 2, x is equal to minus 3 by 2 substitute. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 0, this is minus 3 by 2 plus 3, minus 3 by 2 plus 3, 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 3, 3 by 2 total whole square, it is 9 by 4a. 9 by 4a is equal to, here if you substitute 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2, that is 9 by 4 minus 13 3s are 39 by 2 plus 15. This is minus 3 by 2, I am writing minus 3 by 2, 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 3, 3 by 2, 3 by 2 whole square, 9 by 4, everything okay. Here taken LCM, 9 by 4 a I am writing here, 9 by 4 taken LCM, here 9 minus 78 plus 9 15s are 135. 9, here 4 LCM, students, 4 15s are 60 by 4 you write. This is 69 minus 78, this is minus 9 by 4, so a is equal to minus 1 you can write. A is equal to minus 1 we got, c is equal to 5 we got. Later by 0th polynomial completed, So you put 0, it is better thing. If I am writing, if x is equal to 0, you write. If x is equal to 0, then you can write here 15 is equal to, substitute here, it becomes 9a plus 9b plus 3c. 9a plus 9b plus 3c. 9a plus 9b plus 3c. What is 9a here? A is equal to minus 1. So 15 is equal to, so you can write minus 9. What is b here? B we don't know. We will be getting 9b plus what is c? C 5 we got. So 3c is equal to 15. 15 get cancelled. 9b is equal to 9. Then we can write b is equal to 1. Whenever b is equal to a value we got here, a we got, b we got, and c we got. B is equal to 1. Here put the number 1. From 1 I am writing. From 1 we can write the partial fraction as, what is the value of a, students? Minus 1 by 2x plus 3. Minus 1 by 2x plus 3. And what is the value b here? 1 by x plus 3. And what is the value c here? 5 by x plus 3 whole square. Like this, with constants and with polynomial, separation with constant polynomials is nothing but partial fraction. 2 models completed. Let us discuss about in next class, students. Okay.